No, so my
Yes.
no,
Yes.
my snack of choice when I'm drinking is cookies. It's gonna sound weird.
Okay. Is it going to sound weirder than toasted stale wine breath?
I doubt it. I think that's a hard on the top. Hey guys, welcome back to Beyond the Barrel. I am Eric Rivera. This is Philip Kelly. We got something. What? We got something pretty cool on the agenda today.
We do.
Phil actually came up with this, so I'll give him all the props.
Today we are drinking Jeff, Job, and Job and Store Pick Penelope Takaji cask on the show as he refuses to come pick it up from the office.
So the way we charge what they call that storage fee is, we take a sliver, we take a pour a week until he comes and gets it. Mm-hmm. So that sir is your storage fee. So
and every week there's interest.
Yeah.
So a pour from another bottle.
Oof, it's a tough one.
Barrel proof. E.H. Taylor.
Oh well. That's true.
I don't make the rules. I just make them.
Bro, no, I forgot that he's got that one on the way. So, look, today we wanted to do something a little bit fun, right? So we're gonna kind of focus on the Weller Full Proof, and the simple reason is because everybody kind of knows it's a pretty hard to get bottle, and we figured we would come up with a few comps. We've had some suggestions, from some of you guys, to. Something that we feel like would be a good comp to it that it may still be allocated, but it's a little bit easier to find.
More attainable.
Yeah.
Can we find something that is more attainable than Weller Full Proof that is just as good or maybe better?
Yeah, and Full Proof's great, right? But again, it's the hoops you have to jump through to try to find it usually, standing in line, paying more. Obviously, I think probably the most allocated thing, not Weller up here, would be the Larceny Barrel Proof.
Yeah.
And then the second most allocated thing would be Jeffrey Job and Jobin's Penelope.
Well, that Penelope is probably harder to get
than the Weller,
than the Larceny.
Oh, that's what I mean. The second most allocated bottle up here.
But I think we should. It's just the idea is to have a series where we take either hard-to-get bottles or really expensive bottles, highly sought after, and just see if we can find something that you can just walk into the store and at least have a chance of finding on the shelf.
Oh, that was going to be loud.
Because even though the Larceny's a little allocated, chances are you're going to see it on the shelf.
Well,
it's not going to be in the back room.
The thing with Larceny, you get 3 releases a year.
Right. It's not going to be, generally not something you're going to be like, hey, what you got in the back?
Right. Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's going to be on the shelf sitting there. You just got to be there at the right time.
You got to be there at the right time.
So that's kind of the hope, is maybe we can find something that you can walk in and find that swings with the bottles that you can't.
And there will be a pause at some point in here. My uncle gave us a blind to us.
Wild card.
Wild card. He said that it should be in the same proof and price range. They're all wheaters, so that's obviously, you can see that's a theme here. So we'll call him live on the show, and he'll tell us what it is. We will be tipping all of them. We're gonna and look, there's no obligation to, but I'm probably gonna guess at them just because we see what they are. So we're single blind. We're not double blind.
But let's make it clear.
We got to be fast about it.
Guesses are voluntary.
You don't sound confident today, bud.
Guesses are voluntary.
You don't sound confident. What's with your confidence, man?
Is it my confidence in myself or my confidence in you? That's
if I get them all right, then
my
stock goes up here, man.
I'm not. Well, we'll see.
We do have some cool stuff coming. We've got what we're calling a blind off episode coming soon. We don't know all the details. We might actually ask you guys for some help with this. We've got it's going to be Phil and I against 2 others, right? And everybody's going to bring a bottle, but we're trying to figure out a way to score it, right? So would y'all like to see, do we all guess what bottles are what, and the closest one or the one that has the most right, the team wins? Or I like the idea of tipping them.
This can go 100 different ways.
It can. Man. So help us come up with a score system that would make that more fun.
Not score system, a format.
Well, format, yeah. So it'll be, we'll
score system.
So Ryan and Chris have already committed to coming onto the show and taking us on.
The first blind battle.
The first blind off battle, and the first famous blind off battle. And that ought to be a fun one. So y'all keep us posted. I say keep us posted, but give us some ideas on a format for that. I think that would be really fun, kind of like a battle royale. So without further ado,
Thirsty.
yeah, I'm thirsty too, man, and I'm kind of hungry, and I kind of got a poo. So
Okay. Welcome to the show.
welcome to the show. Is right.
Start with glass one.
Well, hang on real quick. Just to preface this, we are going to tip these. I don't know if you've got any expectations. My expectation would be that the Weller's going to do very well.
I will say my pre-tasting ranking would likely be some sort of battle between the Larceny and the Weller.
Yeah.
Then probably the Makers, and then the Old Elk. That's just my pre-tasting guess.
My pre-tasting guess is very, very similar to that. Everybody that knows me knows I'm a big Larceny barrel proof fan. So, I hope it scores well. But again, like we're not trying to necessarily beat the Weller. We're just trying to show comps to the Weller.
But if we do
beat it, we might be the cause for your favorite bottle going allocated.
I'm not drinking yet, but okay.
Cheers, mate. I know what that is just on the nose.
Yeah, I'm getting fruit.
Yeah?
Yeah, so.
I'm getting bread.
I'm getting fruit, so to me that's
Trace.
100%.
That's
On
the
the
Weller.
nose.
I said this when I sniffed it out earlier. That's Weller. I've already got
We could be wrong, so
don't
please, Jesus, don't let this bias
no
sip.
We're starting with yellow, so I'm writing.
Eric hasn't tasted it. He's given it 95 tips. It smells a little fruity, a little spicy.
I'm drinking it.
I don't get too much bread on this nose, man. It's just like a fruit spice bomb.
Oh man, pencil shavings. It's delicious. I'm just kidding.
I get pencil
kidding.
shavings on high rye products,
Trace isn't known for their high rye,
which is why I'm
right?
probably not going to get pencil shavings. But turkey,
dude, that's so good, man. Do you want to tip them as we go, or do you want to do a run through them first and then tip them on a second?
Our normal tipping system where we run through it, do a quick tip, your initial tip, then run back, just make sure nothing changes.
Dude, that's that initial tip 80. I mean, that's very good. Yellow, red.
It's good. I only get
blue.
And the thing about the Wellers is, I'm all up in this, Mike. The thing about the Wellers is, they're wheated, but I don't get that much of a wheated profile on them.
I don't either. I don't get the tons of bread on it. I get the sweetness.
There's not a lot of bread on that. There's a hint.
But it's the Trace sweetness that I'm getting, the sugar sweet.
I get the fruit on the palate, a little hint of fruit on the palate. It's one of the reasons I think you like it is because on that finish, the spice comes in. Mm-hmm. It's got a spicy little finish to it. I know that's like what you like with the turkeys. So it's kind of giving you what you like about the turkey products is that it goes from that sweeter initial palate and fades to a spiciness.
I don't necessarily get a ton of sweetness on turkey palates, though. It's a distinctness, but it's not a sweetness. I can't really identify it. But so what I'm doing, look, what I'm writing down is I'm writing our first ranking and I'm going to write our second ranking. The second ranking is going to, we could average them.
Some cinnamon on that, man.
We could average them.
I mean, when it's only two people, it doesn't much matter.
No, it doesn't. All right, so my initial ranking on yellow is 80 tips.
All right, I'm going 78. It's good.
78 for Phil. All right, red.
I just have a feeling that these are going to vary greatly.
I know what this is, just on the nose. It's bread, and I mean, it's just bread. That's Old Elk.
This is definitely breadier.
That's Old Elk. Let me get if I get the ethanol on the palate, I can confirm that that's Old Elk. Yep, that's Old Elk.
A little richer, a little breadier, a little richer, not as spicy. Still getting a little hint of spice, but not.
It's got the ethanol on the mid palate, which is the trademark of an MGP product, like a Penelope. And again, I'm calling it ethanol. You might call it something else.
Well, I mean,
there's something in the middle. Like, so it finishes nicely. It starts nicely. It finishes nicely. It's just something in the middle of it that
Um, what am I gonna tip that?
I I don't want to be influenced
I
by
mean,
your
it's a little
tips.
more. It's a little more like decadent in the sense that it's certainly breadier.
Oh, it's far breadier.
It's not quite as spicy, so it's a little. It's a little richer, but it's not. There is a slight bitterness on it that
Is that what you think I'm getting as the ethanol?
I think what you my opinion is that what you pick up as ethanol is just kind of this chemically bitterness. Probably.
I get the chemical bitterness out of McKenna 10.
Okay.
I don't get that with what I'm thinking is MGP. I get where it literally tastes like it's like somebody took the barrel, they took the juice out of the barrel, squirted a little bit of isopropyl alcohol in it.
I don't get that, so I don't.
That's what like that's what my brain tells me. Would you give it? I gave it 71.
74.
So
I think it's pretty good.
I don't hate it. I mean I don't love it, but I don't hate it. So we're gonna move on, and that was red. So I'm gonna give blue the next run. Do you have any guesses as to what that is? What the red was?
My guess would be Old Elk, just because I assume that would be the breadiest. Although I do know I picked the Larceny that is the breadiest on the palate to me.
Okay.
But it's not. It's really not too bready on the nose, so that's why I think that's probably the Old Elk.
This one smells a little hotter.
This one smells a little caramelly.
What's the proof?
Caramel, vanilla.
Can you see the proof on the makers?
Yeah, it's like a little over 110.
So we're in the 110 to 130 range.
110.3.
Yeah, so 110 to 130. I think because the Larceny's 124, and what's the full proof? 117.
No, I think it's 114. Yeah, 114.
Okay.
Um,
I don't get as much bread on this. I definitely get vanilla and I get caramel.
vanilla caramel, but a little cinnamon.
I don't get a lot of fruitiness on it.
I do get a slight hint of dough.
Yeah.
Not like bread, but like
like
dough,
cookie dough.
like uncooked bread.
Cookie dough.
I was thinking more like a uncooked biscuit.
Or that big ball of dough that they flap around at Domino's before they make your pizza.
I mean pizza dough. Pizza dough.
Calm down, bro.
Domino's has a New York style pizza.
Oh boy, here we go getting him on his fast food kick
New York style pizza.
How much?
Just came out with it. It depends on the size.
Dude,
man.
did you see Krispy Kreme? And Shirley is making
don't
me
eat
go there
Krispy
when I
Kreme.
leave here.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
either. No, I don't either. But
Mhm.
apparently, if you buy one regular donut, they give you a dozen donuts for like $2.
They do that all the time.
Or
though,
free.
So you'll
I don't know.
probably be in a line.
And I won't be in a line.
So you're gonna get that free dozen donuts, but not for you. Just so you're just gonna make that trip so Shirley can eat 11 donuts.
I do that all the time.
Yeah, she's gonna eat 11 donuts.
She will eat 11 donuts.
You're so full of crap. You're gonna drink 3 pours and you're gonna be like, I'm hungry, and you're gonna go eat 3 donuts.
No, so my
Yes. I'd say
no
Yes.
my snack of choice when I'm drinking is cookies. And
Mm-hmm.
Jeffrey Jobin can confirm that because he came to my house one night and I got pliggity plowed. And I
don't get drunk. So
literally, Shirley had to make us cookies
This is a complex. This is the most complex one, I think.
so far.
I'm getting a little fruit, a little vanilla and caramel, a little cinnamon.
That is fantastic. I partially think that's the Larceny
Well, Makers tends to be a little.
breadier.
Well, I think. Well, it's hard with the barrel proofs because I think just in general, Makers is a spicier.
I get bread on a lot of makers.
Like their wood finishing series tends to be a little less bready to me and more spicy, which is kind of similar to the latest Larceny barrel proofs.
Okay. Which Larceny is this?
This is the B523.
Okay.
So this is the lowest proof one I have.
I think this one actually won our Larceny barrel proof test last year, or our tasting, didn't it?
last
Well, it
year.
won one of them.
We just did one.
Well, I know one of them, the A123 won, and the other one I think
This one
they were
actually finished last for me in our last.
good. Did it?
Mhm.
I think I picked this one first in our last one. Oh,
I think you did too.
that's really good. I hate to tie him, but I'm gonna say I won't tie him. I'm gonna say 70. I don't know, dude. That's good. On initial, I'm going 80 with that one as well.
Right now I'm going 77. I'm going to put a little behind
What you think is the Weller?
what I think is the Weller.
I want to try this last one, and
Just
then
gonna do it on reverse.
we can do them in reverse.
Yeah, we'll do it in reverse.
All right, that was blue. Now we are on naked.
What this is? I'm getting like
That's
toffee and caramel. This one's sweet to me.
this one's very sweet. This one, just
This
on
is
the nose,
no bread at all.
This is on the nose. This is fantastic. This smells like traditional makers.
I'm going to say this is Makers because I get
You get the wood finish? Like that's what I'm smelling.
no, I get for some reason I tend to get toffee on Makers.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Smells great. I get that is oaky. I like that.
I'm not in love with it.
Is it what don't you like about him?
It's gonna sound weird.
Okay. Is it going to sound weirder than toasted stale wine breath?
I doubt it. I think that's a hard on the top. It's high pitched. Not in the sound, but like think about like a sound wave, like that high pitch when it comes up. I feel like the taste profile, it's very thin on the top end of it. Okay? Like I feel like the nose and the body of it have like a nice boldness to it, but the finish of it, it tapers off, finish is gone.
The finish is still hanging.
I have
with
a
me.
finish.
I don't
I don't have that full robust flavor.
This is what I'm thinking, and what I tend to gather from what you like is the more traditional bourbon flavors. So you smell it smells great, but you're not getting the rich vanillas and caramels on the palate. You're getting the rich flavors.
The rich vanilla and what?
Caramel.
That's not a thing.
Caramel.
That's not a thing.
Caramel.
Caramel. There's a
Caramel.
second. There's a second A.
It's caramel.
It's caramel.
Caramel.
Yes, if you're from up north,
you're not getting the rich vanillas and caramels.
I'm not getting the taste that I'm getting on the nose. You're exactly right.
To me, this is a woodier taste, so it's not as decadent and rich.
I like oak though.
Maybe you don't like oak as much as you like, because you like the Russell's 13. You don't get a ton of oak on that.
I don't get a ton of oak on that.
You get
I get
more traditional bourbon notes that fade into a spiciness.
I like baking spice a lot. Probably more than I like the oak, to be honest with you. And it probably explains my turkey.
And I
addiction.
really like the ones that give me woody profiles, which is why I rather enjoy this. Still smells like toffee. Okay, so what I'm going to do...
I definitely want to go backwards. Well, hang on.
I don't want to do it in exact... We got to cleanse first.
We need to tip that. We need to tip.
Well, yeah.
So...
Take another sip and tip. Okay, 75. So I'm all bunched up here.
I'm going to give that one 73.
All bunched up here. Let me palate cleanse here.
Same.
Smell an elbow crease. And then hit my mic.
Ooh, that cologne smells good. Now that we're back, what order do you want to go in to retip them? To confirm our tips?
I would like to go in reverse. The only thing is I would like to do third first, since we just had the fourth one.
Okay.
And that way I just get a little separation from
That's fine. So third would be blue.
And then we'll do it in reverse from that.
All right. So yeah. All right. That's fine. So I've got our initial tip rankings. Now we're gonna go.
So I originally ranked this one as 77.
Yeah. I'm bumping that up, dude.
I'm gonna bump it up, but only one.
I'm bumping that up. I think I'm gonna go 82 on that.
I'm gonna go 78.
All right.
Just have some concerns.
With what?
Because I feel like you know what this is, and I don't feel like you can be impartial.
Phil,
Eric.
you poured them.
Yeah.
I did not see you pour them.
Okay.
I put rubber bands on them.
Okay.
So why can I not be part like okay? So
Because I feel like you know what it is, or you think you know what it is,
so
and therefore I feel like it could affect.
oh, so
you.
heaven forbid that I rank something that I'm guessing that I think is what it is highly, and I would buy that again.
You've done that before, Eric.
This is delicious.
You gave Hunter's Moon an 80 because you thought it was a turkey product.
Did not think it was turkey. No, I didn't.
Mm-hmm. And then when you found out it was a MGP product, and it was half off, you said you most certainly would not buy that.
I would not.
Okay. That's just my concern.
But regardless, I think that's Larceny Barrel Proof. I will be upfront with you. I do think that that's what that is.
I agree. I think it's Larceny Barrel Proof.
I also Larceny Barrel Proofs, and everybody that knows me and has drank with me, and they know Larceny Barrel Proof is one of my favorite pours.
I said 77. I think I'm going to go back down.
You're crazy.
I'm just missing the. I'm missing the spice kick. I'm gonna go 76. That's my final ranking on that one. I'm missing the spice kick that I've gotten on the A123 and the C923. I'm
like
just
it.
missing that.
I think that is the most robust flavor that we have today.
I am not
And
certain.
I don't think it doesn't drink the hottest.
I don't know what you mean by robust.
I feel like it's
prominent.
I feel like it's full of flavor. I feel like from start to
they all have flavor. The question is, what flavor do you consider robust?
There's breadiness on it.
Okay.
It's just it's like a full-bodied flavor. You know what I mean? Like it's like
I mean, it's complex. You've gone. There's a variety of different flavors that hit your palate,
and it's just like it's like an explosion of flavor, and I love it.
God, it smells so good.
Which one is that?
This is the
Naked.
The naked one, the nude. It's just like toffee and caramel, man. It smells.
The smell is good.
I know, and I know you have a problem with good noses and
I don't like the letdown. I don't like the letdown, man.
You don't just. I mean,
it's like, how can it smell so great?
I think it tastes great. I just don't think it tastes like it smells. It smells like just a toffee, and it smells like a sugary syrup, like a caramel toffee syrup.
Do you smell honey? I get a little honey on the nose.
I can see honey on that.
I wish I could taste it.
That's good, man. I like it. I'm gonna bump that one up.
It's just not there. It's too thin. It's just too thin for me. I'm gonna go down one on that. I'm gonna go to 72. It's not offensive. It's just I feel like it leaves a lot to be desired.
I think I might rank that the same as the other one, man. This is... And not that many people would agree with me. It's just got a profile on it.
That you like.
That I like.
Well,
I taste the wood, and I loved to taste
the wood.
The barrel. Man.
I wish I could taste it because I like this. I just don't taste the wood. It just, I don't know.
I'm going to rank that the same as the previous one. That's every bit as good.
So 76.
I am bouncing this mic.
Okay. So we're going to go to red.
Red.
I mean, that's just, the nose is just bread. Like, it's like opening a bag of bread.
It's dough. It's not cooked bread.
No, it's bread. It's
dough.
I guess I can get the dough part. I see what you're talking about.
It's like an uncooked biscuit.
Or like the big ball of dough that they flap around at dumplings.
The pizza dough, correct. You ever get to make the pizza as a kid? Like if you
As a kid, are you
like
kidding?
no
I was friends with one of the
no
guys at Domino's. He let me go make my own pizza when I wanted
well,
to.
no, but we would have like at the end of baseball season or soccer season, we'd go to a place in Laplace called Sicily's.
Oh, the buffet.
It's so good.
My cousin and I would go to Sicily's in Bay St. Louis all
And
the time.
they would let you make your own pizza. We would just have a pizza party and we made our own pizzas. Back then though, I was all about the extra cheese. Just extra cheese pizza. And then Sicily's introduced me to the buffet, and then I got the muffalata pizzas.
Dude, the
So
best was
good.
there. Do you remember the dessert pizzas?
Yes.
The Rocky Road.
A lot of people like the chocolate chip
The Rocky Road was way
pizza.
better.
I thought the apple.
Apple was good.
It was like an apple pie.
You know what else was really good too? Was the blueberry. The blueberry pizza was
I
fantastic.
wasn't really a fruit guy.
Uh,
I don't know why I like the apple, but
Which
I
is
guess
weird because you like fruity notes and taste notes on bourbon, but you
maybe
don't
it
like
was
fruits.
more of a berry because I've always eaten apples, but I never
I-
really eaten berries.
I know I suspect that this is MGP,
Okay.
but I think I'm gonna bump this one up one too. I think I'm gonna go to 72 on this.
I like it, man. It's good.
I'm not in love with it, but
it's not great. It's good though. I think I'm going to keep it where it's at a 74.
You know what? I think I'm a. I don't
It's
know
good,
because
though.
I gave neutral a 72, and I feel like I kind of like this more.
Then rank it higher.
But I don't know if I want to rank this higher or if I want to rank that one lower.
You're not ranking them in comparison
I
to
get-
each
wow.
other. You just, if you think it's better, you give it higher than you gave.
Dude, it's just that mid palate. I just don't like it. But I don't.
That's rare for you. Normally, it's the finish. You don't
It normally is to finish it all. Well, this one actually has a very good finish. The finish is it's a lasting finish,
It's good.
and it's
Like it. Enjoy it.
And then
I enjoy it.
all right, so I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it at 71. I'm gonna just keep it there. I don't know. It's not my favorite, and so what are you doing with that one?
74.
You
at
leaving it
74.
alone?
Yeah.
All right, and then back on to what we believe to be the Weller.
I like this nose,
God,
man.
that's the second best nose up here. I don't know, man. That nose is fantastic. It might
I
be the
think
best
this
nose.
is the best nose.
It's the sweetest nose.
I do not agree with that.
You don't think
Is
it's the sweetest nose?
No, because this one's, like you said, honey, vanilla, caramel.
This one?
No, the last one.
I get way sweeter
Toffee.
nose on
This one's a little more fruity.
Well, maybe that's the other thing that I like. I like the fruity noses, and I like the sugariness of what. Again, I think this is Buffalo Trace because Buffalo Trace has that sugar sweet on the nose.
Damn. It's good.
It's good.
It's good. And if we both think this is the Buffalo Trace / Weller Foolproof, I think it's going to be my highest rated one.
I don't.
I didn't.
I don't.
I'm not gonna-
I think it's a close second for me.
Okay.
I think it's a close. I think that blue takes the cake for me.
Okay.
But I will bump this up one.
Wait, well, what did you rank the nude?
The nude, 72.
Okay. And then the blue.
82.
Okay. And then red.
71.
Okay.
And then I guess my final ranking on this one. Christ, I don't know, dude. It's hard to rank that because the nose for me the nose is better than the palate.
I think the palate's great.
It is great, but the nose is better.
For the most part, I think the nose on Buffalo Trace products are better than their palates.
They are.
Yeah.
I agree. Although
But they have a great nose on Buffalo Trace.
although Jeffrey gave me
Look at that. What's that lens look like it?
Anyway, Jeffrey gave me a sample of a store pick Buffalo Trace. I'm not sure what store it was. He gave me like a sample of it, and dude, like I kind of ruled them off. I'm like, I don't really care for the Buffalo. Just the the $20 Buffalo Trace, $30, whatever it is. I didn't like them. Like I've had 2 of them, didn't care for them, but dude, that store pick was fantastic. I'm like, oh man, like that kind of just changed my whole perception of it.
All right, what's your tip on this one? Oh, my dog's getting active.
Oh god, dude, that's freaking good.
It's good. It's. I mean,
81. 81. I still
I think I'm gonna leave it where it's at.
I think,
but I'm getting a little hint of oak now, which I like.
I definitely get the oak on it. I still have a sliver of my winner so
I'm
far.
gonna leave it. I'm debating whether to bump it up one.
No, see that
There's only one I got the wheated profile on, and that was number 2, which is why I'm gonna assume the red is the old elk.
I think red's
We
old
both
elk.
think this is foolproof.
I think
because
we're
of
in
that
agreement.
nose.
I think we're in agreement on what we think everything is. I think yellow is Weller. I think red is old elk. I think blue is Larceny, and I think naked is Makers.
If that's what you think, then we are in agreement. Yes.
Okay.
So,
Well, do you want to? I wouldn't add these together yet.
Yeah, but I just want to know what your final tip is on it.
On what?
On the yellow.
81.
Okay.
And yours?
Mine was 78.
You keeping it?
Yeah.
It's going to be close.
All right.
All right, and we are back.
Palate cleanse.
We had
Mike Spike.
We had
apples.
We had to palate cleanse. We had
Tiger Woods has a new logo.
We had to clean glasses. This is the wild card that my uncle sent us. We have no idea what this is. No clue.
We've been told it's a shelfer in some places.
Yeah, we've been told it's a shelfer in some places.
And that it fits the theme. And the theme is
wheated.
Roughly 110-ish plus proof and wheated.
And wheated. So, and like you said, a shelfer in some places. So let's and we're calling this the no label. So, cheers. Oh, is that the first episode in history?
You're drinking from my glass.
And you're drinking from mine. Is that the first episode in history that we have 2 touching tips in the same show? I think it is.
You know, I smell it now. I'm getting like a little. I get fruit. And I get like.
It's got a trace nose to it.
I get a hint of like toffee.
It's got a trace. It's like a trace. And it's like Trace and Turkey had a baby. Nose. Nose is fantastic.
There is something. It has a trace like nose in the sense that I get a little bit of fruitiness.
I get like the sugar sweetness that's from Trace. Oh, you're an idiot.
Language. This is a family-friendly show. Watch with your children. This is a good show to watch with your kids. Introduce them to a little bourbon.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you.
Don't watch with your kids.
I'm gonna tell you. That's got very Willet hints to it.
Will it be more specific?
So I know Willet makes a purple top wheated.
Okay.
It's a black bottle. It's a
I've had the purple top wheated.
I've never had it. I've had the purple top, and it's probably the best thing I've ever had.
I can tell you this: the purple top wheated is not worth.
It's not worth the $300 some odd it's going to cost you to get it.
No, it's good.
Yeah. Willet. I've always found Willet has it's got a, I don't want to say funkiness to it, but it's got a taste to it. And it's very earthy. It's a very grassy taste to it. I don't know if that's what this is, but like when I taste it, I get hints of earth. Like kind of like it's like a football field. It's grass. I like it. And I don't like that generally with like their ryes, but their purple top, whatever. I will tell you, their purple top, not the wheated one, the regular purple top.
Their purple top is
delicious.
That's a polarizing bottle for some people.
I don't understand the polarization. It's oh my god, dude, it's amazing.
When I was at your uncle's, we blinded that with some pretty heavy hitters, and I ranked it above Disco 11. I think it's delicious. Now I did rank it behind the Michter's Barrel Proof. So you think you're getting some grass? You think you're getting some willet notes?
Yeah, it's not super heavy ethanol, so like I'm not getting a lot of no burn at all. It's got a good flavor. I'm getting willet notes. Like I I don't know if that fits the theme because of the price difference. But I don't know. Give me your phone. Let's call him. Let's call him and see if he can settle. Well, hold on. Before we do that, how many tips do you want to give it?
I think it's delicious.
I agree. I've got it right up there. I think I'm going to give it 80. I think we'll go 80 tips on it.
I'm going to go 79.
I mean, so it sounds right there.
Which would make it win.
Would it?
Yeah.
160. No, it wouldn't. It would tie. No? It would tie with the Weller. Or what we think is the Weller.
Well, it would be the highest ranked one I have. 79 would be the highest ranked.
Yeah, well, and it would be my third place.
Third place.
So we're gonna call it 159, and it would be a tie. So
tip off.
A tip off.
We save some juice.
Save some juice, and then we have to figure out what yellow is, because yellow right now is the winner at 159.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, guys, this episode was supposed to be short and got long.
All our episodes are supposed to be short.
And get long.
And they never are.
Well, I mean, listen, it's...
All right, here we go.
We strive to bring product.
Put it by the mic.
Yeah.
Hello.
Good day, sir.
Good day.
So, right now, we have your mystery bottle. You are live on the air on Beyond the Barrel Bourbon, by the way.
We suspect two possibilities.
What?
Said gotta go.
No, hang on. Settle this up for us.
Suspect two possibilities.
We're suspecting two possibilities. Right now, it is tied with what we believe to be the Weller Full Proof, but we have not confirmed yet.
Okay.
My guess is Willet Purple Top Wheated.
The other possibility would be another Weller.
And the other possibility would be another Weller.
Another Weller.
Well, so on the nose, we definitely get a lot of trace on the nose, but on the palate, I get earthiness or grassiness that I get from Willet.
It's a shelfer that hasn't hit Louisiana yet.
Oh, so we're both wrong.
Okay.
All right, so what is it?
Southern Star Paragon Cask strength.
Never would have guessed that.
Yeah, Southern Star.
It's
on the shelf in North Carolina, South Carolina, Kentucky,
I've
Tennessee,
had Southern
Ohio,
Star products, and
California, and Florida.
I am a big Southern Star fan, dude. Their wheated is very good.
Well, you just had their wheat.
I'm sorry, not their. Well, no, the one they had last year. Didn't they have a wheated one last year?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, and it was fantastic. So, well, listen, thank you for the contribution, and there's nothing left, so I'll bring you an empty sample bottle.
All right.
Thanks. Bye. Well, there you have it, Southern Star Paragon. I guess we should have asked them what the SRP on that is, but
would have never guessed that.
But that's I mean, honestly, well, so we still have to have a tip off. All right, so being that we have to have a tip off,
so that we ranked what?
We ranked the Southern Star Paragon.
I went 79 tips. You went
80.
80. Okay, so that's 159. That ties it with yellow. That leaves us with another tip off.
Another playoff tip off. Again. A sniffing tip.
No.
A tasting.
Sipping tip.
Sipping tip.
Sipping tip.
And we're both going to sniff because that's what we do.
To figure out if the wild card wins versus what we anticipate the Weller Full Proof is.
Do you want to reveal what they are first? Or do you want to go yellow versus Paragon right now?
Do they know that's what the yellow...
They know that this is Paragon because he just said it.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to reveal what the initial four are right now. So we're going to find out what our final battle is.
From left to right on your computer, on your desk.
Uh-huh.
The very first bottle on the left by your monitor. Naked. Maker's Mark.
It's Maker's.
Shocked.
We're right.
Okay. The next would be red.
It's the one we both thought was Old Elk.
Old Elk.
It's Old Elk.
Okay, so then blue I mean, I'm sorry. The next would be yellow.
The one we both thought was Weller?
Yeah.
Is Weller.
No way.
Yeah.
We're 100%. First
Larceny
time.
barrel proof is
what? And then blue. Then blue.
The
would
first
be-
time ever Eric got something right.
No, I get stuff right all the time. First time ever we are in agreement.
So it's gonna be Weller foolproof.
It'll be Weller foolproof
Versus
against
Southern Star.
Southern Star Paragon for the ultimatum. Ultimate.
Sip and tip.
Ultimatum. Ultimate. There's no room for truth on TikTok. All right, so guys, listen. We had a tie.
Mm-hmm.
As you saw, we revealed what the rankings were. Weller Foolproof won. It beat out Larceny Barrel Proof by 1 tip.
Mm-hmm.
Which you know what? All things being said, this is yes, it's allocated, but it is easier to get. It's easier to get than Weller,
Yes,
and most
and
times
also,
it's cheaper.
in the 2023 lineup, that was my least favorite.
Yeah.
So chances are I would have ranked the A123 and the C923 higher than the Weller Foolproof.
A123 is my favorite. In fact, my cousin sent me one back from Carolina. He found it for me, and it's
Oh, he sent me the same bottle.
Did he?
That's where mine came from.
Okay, I didn't know you got another A123.
No, I only have one A123.
Yeah,
but
so
it's from him.
I polished off my A123, and I have another one. But I just recently opened a C923, and it was freaking as fantastic as you'd imagine. So
A123 and C923 are pretty similar.
yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
Both spicy.
So what we're gonna do? We're gonna do a tip off,
Sip and tip.
sip and tip. So we didn't have enough to pour anything.
Give me that.
Go away.
This was my. Okay, fine. I got a text.
Good. What we're gonna do? I will.
You pour. That's your bottle. You can pour as much as you want, man.
Just
That's what you do every night, so that does not bother me.
put that over there. So what we're gonna do?
Tip off.
It's a tip off, and by tip off we mean sip and tip. No nosing.
No nose.
No nose. And what's crazy is the nose
Let's
on that.
start with Weller though.
You want to start Weller?
Yeah.
Okay.
Since we just had that, let's kind of distance ourselves from it a little bit. Ooh, hit the mic.
I guess I should cleanse a
A
little.
little palate cleanse.
Dude,
a little
I'm
elbow
hungry.
snap.
I want some cookies. Shirley,
You know, be good.
when I get home tonight, I'm
two
hoping
things.
I'm hoping that you can bake me some cookies.
Company burger
Oh my god, dude.
or New York style pizza, Domino's.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest. The harbor right down the street from us. It doesn't work when you're smelling laundry, idiot. You have to smell your body. Smell your hand.
Then why is it you smell your elbow
When
when
do-
you can just smell any part of your body?
when you don't have a long sleeve shirt on, dummy.
It's harder to smell your elbow than it is to smell your wrist. So why do they say smell your elbow?
I don't know why they
Yeah.
say what they say.
Get your sweat in that elbow crease. Get a little saltiness.
They do say, and I heard this from the tour guide at Sazerac House.
Okay.
They say when you the reason you smell like your skin is because it's the smell that you're most familiar with, so it helps reset your sensories.
Right.
So we are gonna go back. We're gonna do a tip
Don't
off.
smell it.
Do not smell
Do
it.
not smell it. Sip and tip. To get it away from your face. Sip and tip.
Sip and tip.
All right, go. Wait, let me. Where's my pen? Okay. Give me your initial tip right now. Go.
82.
82. Okay. You went up there.
I did.
You went up there.
82 is very good. I'm getting just pure sweetness out of it right now. Tip, what you got? Don't look. You're taking too long.
77.
So you went down. All right.
That was less sweet to me that time.
Oh, it was way sweeter to me that time.
All
All
right.
right,
Little pencil shavings on that one.
go ahead and drink your. Go ahead and get your Southern Star.
All right.
Because you're next.
Sip and tip.
Because I went
Sip and
first
tip.
last time. Sip and tip. No nose. Why is everything with you so drawn out and slow?
Under the sea.
Everything.
Under the sea.
Everything. It's so slow with you.
I like
This 30-minute video that turned into an hour and 15 minutes. Sip and tip. Let's go. Chop chop. Wow, he definitely just sniffed it. You saw that, right?
Holy shit, that's dirty. I mean, like dirt. 77.
Bro, I'm not doing another tip-off with you.
Why? You're not going to rank them the same, are you?
All right. Sniff and tip. Oh, wait, not sniff. Sip and tip.
I actually went down on that. Tastes a little more dirt to me.
$76. 76.
Okay.
Yeah, it after the Weller, when you go to this, it's very earthy.
No, as a matter of fact, I'm going to keep the Weller at 78. I think it was a little better.
I think I cheated this a little bit. I slighted this a little bit. I think I rushed that tip. I'm going to go 78 on that.
Okay.
I don't want to go that.
So I'm going
finish.
78. I'm going 78. Weller, you're going 82.
Weller wins.
It don't matter
Yeah, Weller wins.
because you went 82.
But I didn't want to go, so I went down. So I gave this an 80 initially, and I went down to 78.
Burp.
Oh,
So, I will say, I think this Southern Star is one that will be better on its own.
oh, I mean, dude, it did well. I mean, honestly, it finished.
It tasted a lot better separated from the other ones than back to back.
I agree.
So I think it would be one of those that is better on its own.
It's very good, and if
It's good.
and if that does become available here,
Every Southern Star I've had, just like
oh yeah, dude.
Southern Star, not that it tastes the same, but it reminds me kind of like the 15 Star,
Yes.
where kind of everything I've had from them is good.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I've
you
had,
can get it.
Their rye was extremely good. No, my uncle brings that cool stuff back from Carolina when he comes down here, and we get to try a lot of it. So we're fortunate on that end. I've never tried the Paragon, and I would buy it. I would buy it if I saw it on the shelf. I would buy it.
So what we've learned today is that a Southern Star Wheated, a Larceny barrel proof, that was B523, is
They're all comps. They're all comparable.
are both comparable to the Weller Full Proof, which is going to be harder to get.
And probably more expensive.
In
Jeffrey, come
batch
get.
dependent on Larceny barrel proof.
I don't think so. You
I
say
do.
that. I know you and I've had this talk off camera before.
Eric,
I don't find
it
them
is-
that batch specific. I find them very
Larceny
good.
barrel proof is much more batch specific.
I think the Elijah Craig is far more
That
batch
is very batch
specific.
specific
Yeah, but
as
I don't
well.
think the Larceny is susceptible to batching as the
I do.
I don't. Jeffrey, come get your damn bottle, man. Also, Devin,
I thought you weren't going to call your boy
I
out.
wasn't gonna call him out. Devin, come get your damn bottle, bro.
He wasn't going to call you out, but he had 5 pours.
Come
Now
get
he's calling your ass out.
come get your damn bottle,
Your damn
Devin.
bottle.
Uh,
Freaking West Bankers.
well, listen. No, Devin has already scheduled a pickup with me. This one I can't explain.
He likes his naps.
He does like his naps and
he
Call
likes
of
to
Duty.
take his naps.
And Call of
He
Duty.
likes Call of Duty, and he likes to make beef that makes him poop.
Yeah, he does. I hate you. That was a good
Why
one.
do you hate me? It's true.
That was a good one, man. Now,
Tune into our podcast where Eric curses less and we're allowed to post it.
yeah. So we tried to shoot a podcast last week, and I apparently I was a little bit more hammered than I thought, and yeah, I talked a lot more stuff.
It's quality.
It's hilarious, but I don't. It's not. It's what they say NFW or NSFW, not safe for work place. Whatever, guys. Listen, if you're getting any value out of this, please hit that subscribe button, comment, share, like, because I know a lot of you that are watching this right now aren't subscribers, and you're missing out like on this beauty
You
that
can
we're.
tune into
dealing
all
with.
of our 45-minute shows.
Yes, for sure. And this one,
One
will
click of a button.
If I look over under on the minutes of this show, What are you going with? I'm saying this is going to be probably a 49.5-minute show.
Nah, upper 30s.
I'm going upper 40s.
Upper 30s. You want me to edit it?
You can come help whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready, come help.
I'm not going to come in the middle of work day tomorrow.
Oh, then you're not helping then. So
I'm going to work.
Guys, listen.
I'm going to work tomorrow.
We got some really cool stuff coming soon. We got the Battle Royale coming. We've got some cool bottles that we're going to... We're
gonna blind off. We changed it already.
Oh, no, Blind Off Royale. The famous Blind Off Royale. Regardless. Guys, we will catch you next week. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Eric. This is Phil, and this is Beyond the Barrel Bourbon.
Oh, my God.
Got you.
That was so close.
Excuse me.
You're a filthy, disgusting human. Make me sick.
Yeah, that's going to be on the mic.
Every sip I take is going to be on the mic. I've been eating the crap out of this microphone.
Pause.
Jeff Job and Jobin texted. Jeff Job and Jobin says Instagram reel. What?
I forgot what I was gonna say.
You say the same thing every week.
Yeah, but I wanted to change it up a bit.
Why?
I don't know.
Hey guys. What's your thing? Hey guys.
Yeah.
The rich vanillas and caramels on the palate. You're getting
The
maybe
what?
the rich flavors.
The rich vanilla and what?
Caramel.
That's not a thing.
Caramel.
That's not a thing.
Caramel.
Caramel. There's a
Caramel.
second. There's a second A.
It's caramel.
It's caramel.
Caramel.
Yes. If
You're
you're
not
from
getting
up
the-
north,
You're not getting the rich vanillas and caramels.
I'm not getting the taste that I'm getting on the nose.